everybody. Welcome to Lakita T. Sharpe's famous book discussion. I am so happy that you have decided to join me on today. So I welcome you. Hello to all of you out there. And thank you so much for tuning in wherever you are tuning in from. I am in the Hampton Roads area and I welcome you. So hello to all of you. And just so happy that you are here. And today is 7:48 p.m. and it is Tuesday and it is March 24th. Well, my name is Lakita T. Sharpe and I have over 100 books over at Amazon.com, and I write inspirational books and fiction and non-fictional books. So today's book that we are discussing is Taking Control of Your Life. That's right. This book is titled Taking Control of Your Life. And you can purchase it over at Amazon.com. There are over 100 books for you to choose from over in my name at Amazon.com, as you can see it. It's titled Taking Control of Your Life. It is available paperback. It is available Kindle, and it is available hardcover. That's right. It is available in all three formats, okay? And here you go, Taking Control of Your Life. And if we look at this book, let's open it, okay, as you can see it. This is the front cover picture of me and Taking Control of Your Life, the title. And as you open it, it says Taking Control of Your Life, the title page. And let's go in. And here you go. There is more. There you go. And that is Lakita T. Sharpe's book. So that is more of my books that I have written down there. And let's keep going. So this is the contents, the table of contents, as you can see. And it is about 12 chapters. This is a short book, but it's full of information and wisdom. And chapter 1, Taking Control of Your Life. Chapter 2, you have the power to change the television station. You have the power to change the television station. Now, when it comes to that chapter, you have the power to change the television station. That can mean so much. Many people, are having the power in their hands to change their situation, but they don't act like they have the power. So how you sitting at the television, right? And something come on the television that may disturb you, something scary or something that just bothers you or whatever the case may be. You have the power. You don't have to sit there and watch what's on the television. When I was younger, I grew up watching a host of scary movies and psychological things that it kind of messed up my brain a little bit, and God had to come and fix it. He had to fix everything that was stolen from me, okay? I no longer watch scary movies and things like that and thrillers because it caused me to not have peace in my life. And I decided to, put it all away. Okay, and I have a book titled How to Have Peace in Your Life too, which is at Amazon.com. We will discuss that at another book discussion. But at all along, I had the power to change the television station, but I had no idea because I wasn't taught that I could I wasn't taught that, hey, you have the power to change the station. You have the power. If something bothering you, you can get up and move. You can get up and go somewhere else. Just like if you're at a church and that church is disturbing your spirit, and it's just something about being there is bothering you, you can walk away and get out of there, and go somewhere where your spirit is feeling refreshed, where you are growing, where you are becoming better, and if you're at a good Bible teaching church, okay? So you have the power to leave the scene if you want to. So this is taking control of your life. Is it time to take control of your life? You should know about your own life. How many of you just walking around, right? You're just walking around and you have no idea what your life is about. You have no idea what's going on. You're just living and you're just winging it. You are just winging it, right? So it's like, taking control of your life, which is important. There you go. And we go to, chapter 3. It's time to know you. It's time to know you. Yes, it's very important. It's very important, to know yourself and to get to know you. Some of you are maybe lost, or you just don't, know who you are. This is chapter 3. There you go. And there's some pictures there or whatever. And there is a fox, looking in the mirror and looking at herself like, woo, time to know you. A lot of you are walking around and you don't even know who you are. You don't even know yourself, so it's very important to know you. Check out the book. You can purchase it over at Amazon.com. Taking Control of Your Life. Own your copy today. Own your copy today. This is the book. This is it. Own your copy today. And it's sold at Amazon.com. Chapter 4. This is chapter 4 right here. And it has pictures of, it says God's perfect will. Knowing God's perfect will for your life. And it has a picture, and it says impossible, and then it says possible. Because, with God, all things are possible. There is nothing impossible when it comes to the Lord. Okay? Because he can do all things. There has been times that I'm like, how am I going to make it? Being a business owner for over 10 years and barely making it, barely surviving. It took me 11 years to make my first $20. I told my nephew today, happy birthday to D'Angelo, by the way. And it took me about, many years to make my first $20, let me say. So, I just knew, and I had the faith and just believed that, hey, I am going to get there. I am going to make it. I am going to, one day, my business is going to take off, and so here it is, taking control of your life. See, I had to take control of my life, take control of my life. And, if I wanted things to be different, if I wanted things to change, I had to do certain things. I had to make certain decisions, and, I had to be a certain way, in order to, receive the results. I had to work hard in order to receive the results that I want, so I had to work extremely hard and stuff, and, take control of my life or whatever like that. So, yeah, so sometimes it's about the decisions, the decisions that you are making, what you are, decisions that you're making, How are you, what options are you, choosing for your life, For me, I live off a simple life. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. That's kind of like my motto in life. Keep it simple. And that's it. Keep it simple. Therefore, it's not a lot of complications. It's not you're not having to manage so much, and, just keep a simple life for yourself, and which is important. And you see, that works for me. That works for me. So this is chapter 5. Chapter 5, we're talking about, moving in the right direction. Moving in the right direction. How many of you are moving into the right direction in your life? How many of you is God confirming? You watching this video, you're moving into the right direction. Yes, you watching this video is moving you in the right directions, taking control of your life, which I'm proud of you. So that is a start right there. How many of you are doing that? And check it out. You can purchase this book over at Amazon.com, Taking Control of Your Life. You can purchase it. It is available Kindle. It is available paperback. And it is available hard copy as well. I love the hard copy too. It looks very nice, I think, for myself. I think that was one of my first hard copies of books, and I got to do more hard copies for you guys who like, having a hard copy of the book. So yes. So this is it. This is the book, Taking Control of Your Life. And we're going through the book. We're moving through and looking at it, and taking a look at a book, and looking at it. There's a beautiful rainbow in the book, as you can see, for you to take time to look at the picture and observe. Now let's look at, let me read an excerpt in the book. Let's go. It says, so taking control of your life is having courage, setting healthy boundaries for yourself, and not being afraid to ask what you want in life. If you are asking God, a higher power, or people, whatever the case may be. So taking control of your life is having courage. You hear that? Having courage, setting healthy boundaries for yourself, and not being afraid to ask for what you want in life. If you are asking God, a higher power, or people, whatever the case may be. So here you are, taking control of your life is, setting healthy boundaries. That is very important. So yes, and you check it out in the back. There are some, powerful questions to ask yourself, and sit down and ask yourself, answer those questions out loud. It will help you. So get your copy of this book, Taking Control of Your Life. You can purchase it over at Amazon.com. I have 15 seconds left. I thank you guys for watching and for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy your book and enjoy reading. See you later. Bye.